I've co-authored an article with my CFR colleague, Kat Duffy, on threats to the 2024 presidential election. We find that we are in a heightened threat environment with multiple extremist factions threatening unrest to disrupt the electoral process. 2 prominent assassination attempts on former President Trump occurred against a backdrop of several violent plots, as well as a record high in threats to public officials as violent political rhetoric and existential language raise the stakes. The days after the election itself will likely pose the gravest threat as electoral conspiracy theories swirl and target local communities. After the catastrophic security failures of January 6th, law enforcement and intelligence agencies are less likely to be caught unsuspecting. Accordingly, January 6th, 2025 has already been designated as a national special security event by the Department of Homeland Security, opening up a range of new resources and placing the US Secret Service as the lead agency. In our article, we also call for greater transparency to help election officials pre-bunk conspiracy theories and create a healthier information environment surrounding the 2024 election. Here's my CFR colleague, Kat Duffy, to tell you more about the cybersecurity implications.
Thank you, Jacob. You're right, we are at a moment of heightened threat. The good news is that while we have seen attempts at some interference with our information environment by actors like Russia and China and Iran, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence has said that right now foreign interference does seem to be limited to influence in information environments as opposed to actual cyber attacks or attempting to get to our voting machines and to the cybersecurity infrastructure for our voting systems and for our voting processes. The tricky part of that is that, of course, we're in a very tight lead up to the election. And so it's unclear if we would see some form of attack that would come up. But for the most part, experts seem to be unified that our election systems look safe and sound. There is a concern that because we have so many new electoral workers, there will be just some basic mistakes. Those mistakes can be rife for conspiracy theories. And so this is really the threat. It's not so much the foreign actors who are coming after us, it's this environment of conspiracy theories, of distrust, of a lack of faith in the elections, and of a leaning into political violence. That's our problem that we have to deal with as a nation and with each other.